Hello and welcome to episode number 33 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we managed to get the railway construction thingy up and running. We have sold two, I think, of these Goodwill trams from Belgium, which we are going to sell for 19,000 each. So this is going to be our new moneymaker for a long time, I guess. For some reason we don't have any workers. Probably, what, traffic, I would imagine? Well, something. We should have some workers here. But we don't. Some traffic issues. That is maybe okay. But yeah, we had 100,000 when we started last episode. We plummeted down to, I think it was around 18,000, 19,000. And then we got this factory up and running. And, well, if we only could get some educated people here to supervise the construction of the tram, we should be fine. We could theoretically... Oh, wait. Demolition is done. Yes, we... remove that road that went like this, because if they wanted to go in here they had to take a very weird turn here, which we kind of didn't want. But we do still want to have this be the main road, right? So that is kind of one of the reasons why we upgraded these roads to gravel. So hopefully we should be back in business now. Which probably means we're going to be making less clothing and less food, less horses and less wagons. I think we'll just cap it at 10. And I think we'll also park some of these vehicles here. For now. Let's send you on your way. Just since you had some stuff out there. I feel like our economy is not quite there yet. Hopefully we can get to the point where we can send 2 vehicles to go and pick these up. But the thing is, here there is only 2 parking spots. So we can only have 1 waiting, and we also need to have 1 open for the goods delivery and, you know, fires, fighting, and all that good stuff. I think we're going to be celebrating by building this. Just, you know, so give these guys a little bit of morale while they are working. So, let's see here. We're going to get another one here. So we're going to see some hefty numbers now, I think. There we go. 19,000. And you go. So usually we kind of did the same, but we don't actually have that much money left when it comes to dollars now. So I don't think there's anything here we can buy. 73,000. We could potentially have bought a blueprint for a car. But I also think, actually, you know what? Let's bring this back up to 10. We had a little theory that this was bad. So now basically we're going to be saving up money for some sort of steam locomotive. Let's do value here. But it's going to take a while until we get 1 million, I would imagine. But we could look at one of these 45 kilo. Yeah, they're not quick, that's for sure, but they are doable. I mean, they are kind of like, can use them, right? Another thing we could have done, 50 kilometers per hour. What if we say that these guys... No, wait, that's a dumb idea. Or is it? Is it? Is it a dumb idea? Have them come in here? Well, it's a dumb idea. We have to wait for so long anyways. All right. But we have like a million, gazillion things to do here. It also seems like traffic is easing up. I think that must be just because we have... By the way, it's been a while since we've looked at this. This year, how much crops did we... 240 crops? Last year... Yeah, okay, so we are producing almost the same. What should our next project be? I think our next project is going to be to finish this plan here. We do need to get power out here. We need to get water and sewage dealt with. Oof. And we need to get... Yeah, we still have a couple of issues that needs to be ironed out, I believe. Do we have any issues here? No. Oh, but we did finish this statue. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, there we go. That's Hexagon with his sickle and his... what is it called? Like a it's not a bundle, and it's not the F word. That is with sticks. And I don't know what this is, a ginormous sack. But yeah, I kind of like this thing here. Also, oh yeah, that's a decent range. 200 meter is fairly decent. So yeah, planning. Are we gonna be upgrading this? No, not quite yet. We're gonna look at... Did we do the renewable energy thing? No, we did not. Is there something we're missing here for that? Yeah, a year. I was kind of hoping we could do solar panels. But maybe not. Maybe not. So I guess we'll go back to planning. I mean, we could potentially set a solar power plant here. We're gonna use the Norwegian model. Basically, try and phase out oil and put all our money on renewable energy. Basically destroying our beautiful nature and, yeah. Well, enough about that. See here, we would like to have a switch. And we probably would like to have it up here somewhere. Are you not gonna have a decent snapping point here? That is a no. Right, then we'll just make a decent snapping point here. Then we want to have a cable coming from... Is this just gonna work? Almost. Just move this up a little bit. Oh, is that even possible? Well, I guess we'll figure that one out. Can we get you to snap into... Seems like a no. We could get it to... I mean, we don't need to be, like, super... Is that the closest we can get? You know what? That is as perfect as it gets. And then we need a transformer. Can we get you in here? Like so. And then we'll just have you go... why don't you want to make a nice proper bend here? No, I'm gonna have to force you. So, and then you're gonna come up to about here. Yep, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so what do we need? We need... I think we have set some substations out here, haven't we? Yeah, we have one here and one here. So you're probably going to need one out here, one somewhere around here, and one in the middle here. Yes. Let's start with... Let's start with this. So if you go up here and then you... Other Katsky. If you want to go down there, I think that is okay. Then you're going to go in here. Where is the problem? Is it Katsky? You want to come up on the desktop here? Okay, what if we move this a little bit higher up? Have you come in here? You just don't want to do that. Maybe we need to have you actually come down instead. Maybe that would be better. So then you're going to come up here. It's always something. There is always something. Then we just need to get over this little pipe here. Oh, did I remove the entire... Yeah, I did. Oh, alright. Well, it is what it is. Well, what we know is this is going to be a problem. And that is going to be a problem. Right. Yes, the reason for all my gray hairs. Okay, that is good. Now let's just make sure we don't delete the wrong line here. Perfect, okay. And then we need some more substations out here. Yeah, money's coming back nicely. So we need to have one substation. Can we just smack you in here? So we'll have one here. We're going to need to have one out here. So I do believe the conveyor belts are actually pulling quite a bit of power, and then we'll have one up here. Excuse me? Don't want to do that. Those, but no cigar. This is borderline stupid. Okay. Look at that. We are over... Yeah, we're doing fine. Now, I think. So that should hopefully be enough power to power our Republic. And then we're going to need to have... you coming up here. Of course, we found like the best place for this, didn't we? Not gonna work. Right, that's 1, 2, and 3. So 2 and 3 here, and then we have 1 extra we can pull out here somewhere. That means we're gonna need to... Well, we have you coming up diagonally up here, and we're gonna need to have 2 of them coming diagonally up here. Yep, that's going to be a major problem, isn't it? But what if we... What if we just bring them up here? That is not going to be a problem when we start trying to get those, right? I feel like that is going to be a future Hannibal problem. And then you're just gonna go in here. And then you go in here. So, since you're going up here, we're gonna need you to... And in here. But you can see this is not working because this is a weird, awkward... thing. So, what we're gonna do, that's right, we're gonna be tearing down some of the road here. Hopefully that is going to solve all of our problems. And then you... Just go in there, and then we also need to hook this thing up. Okay, so there we have power. Unlimited power. And we also have plenty of monies. Traffic is flowing nicely. What are we doing with regards to building? Not much, just one final road here. That is interesting. So, question is, do we want... Oh, man, I kind of feel like we do. Want to send... send workers from here up to here. Yeah, I think that is potentially a good idea. Excuse me, Katsky. Also, how are you doing? You only have 7 workers, but you have workers, so you should be doing your little thing. Then we need water and sewage. Now, sewage, it's not a problem yet, but it's probably close to a problem. So I don't think we can add much more to the line. Yeah, use red numbers, okay. But I mean, it is emptying. Oh, wait. It is emptying out. Because the flow on these old pipes are... they're not great. So we probably can't add more. We're probably going to be adding in these, though. By the way, something that I all of a sudden got to think about. It's fine here. I was kind of worried that we might have had some issues here, but that means we're going to have to bring sewage from here all the way out to here, which is going to be expensive. And we also need to make our own water out here, because I believe that we are using all of our water. Or at least close to all of our water. So remember, this is going to have a lot more workers, so that's going to be a lot more drain with the water. So there is that. Alright, water you said. Yes, that's exactly what I said. So I think we'll have water coming from here. So we'll... what is the small water pump doing? 50. I kind of knew that. But 50 is not good enough. 240. So if we bring that all the way up here, like so, then we're gonna need to have a water treatment center, and it's gonna be this guy. And I wonder if we'll just have it down here. Like so. And then we're gonna have... well, we're gonna need a pump here. That's 200 and something. Let's see here. Pump. Big pump. So if we have you guys maybe coming out here. Like so. Then we'll have you coming in here. Let's just make sure it looks alright. You go in there, and you go in here. You go in here, and you go in here. Good, good, good. And then we need to have 2 pipes coming out here. So we also kind of want to pump that out. And I think we'll just take it from the top here. Like so. And then we have 3 outputs. One of them is probably going to go somewhere else. We don't know yet. Water substation. Yes, yes. You... how do we want to do it? I think we'll have 1 water thing out here and 1 sewage thing out here. That should hopefully be enough. So let's say I place you right here, and see, that's right next to here. So then we probably would like to have the sewage tank Also somewhere around here. Like so. Water and substation. So we're probably going to need to have a switch somewhere around here so we can kind of get all of the stuff going. Yeah, look at this. Look at the money. It's all back. We're all back, baby. But yeah, water. We want to have at least one more water substation because I think this one should cover all of this, and then we'll have one up here. And this is just a natural crossover here. Okay. Pipes shouldn't be water pipes shouldn't be a problem. I would imagine. So you're gonna go in like that. You're gonna go in like that. They're all both connected. They're connected here and here. And then for the fun part, the sewage part. Yes. We would like to have a switch somewhere around here. And then let's use the big pipes. 75. Yeah, let's use the big pipes here. Probably means that you're gonna be having a field day here. Should have turned you around somehow. This is doable. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just have to cut you on that side. Like so. And wait, did we not have a sewage thing here? We didn't place that down. Just if we are a little bit smart, we'll place that all the way back here. Okay. Just to skip over all those wires, and then you just go in here, and then you are gonna go all the way down here. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? What could possibly go wrong here? Basically nothing. What? Nothing wrong? Okay, I can live with that. So just be a little bit careful when you're plowing your fields here, and then we should be fine. Fix the theater, please. Just want to see money growing. Yes. So that means we now have water, sewage, electricity, heat. This is ready to be opened. It is. It really is. Where is the track layer? How far are you? Have you gone? Oh, you have done a good job. We could almost start signaling this mess. No, we probably don't need to build this roundabout. Why did we need this? Oh, because of the coal delivery. Should we? Should we? That is a good question. I don't quite know if we should. What we can do, though, is to toggle that one off. And we're gonna need how much money? We're gonna need... What is it, 600,000 we needed for a... Well, 500,000. So, let's say 600,000 to start building the locomotives. And if we are earning 35,000 per month, that's gonna be... well, hopefully before I'm born in real life. But yeah, we are kind of making progress here. I also wonder, because what we can do while we wait here is to start building the infrastructure here. Oh, by the way, another thing we should check. Can we actually walk over here? No. Oh, other thing we need, technical service. Where is this road going? Oh yeah, that's right, we removed a little bit of that road. Technical service and... technical service. It's under here. Maintenance. Technical service. And then we're probably also gonna need a distribution center or two. The only problem here is that all of that is gonna go through here. But it's not gonna be for very long, right? So let's say we have a distribution center somewhere around here where we deliver by train. That would mean we're gonna be able to have our distribution center here, right? And I still believe that we can manage with only two. If I do that, can I get like... Just want to have that as a snapping point. No, that's not going to work. So, snapping point here, snapping point here. Right, squeeze. All right. We probably also would like to have some sort of... So I just feel like this is something we need. Yeah, this is something we need. Give it a little bit of a interesting shape. Speaking of shapes, do we want to trim this back a little bit? Kind of think we do. Okay, so what I want to do here, I would like to upgrade all of these roads here to asphalt roads, so we don't have to do that later down the line. Let's just get everything here situated. No, not asphalt roads. I think gravel roads. Highway, asphalt road, intercity gravel road. So all of this is going to be gravel roads. So that probably means we're going to be... Also roundabouts are going to be asphalt. So I think we'll start very... very careful with a little bit of sheet roads. Then let's also make sure we don't build what is underneath. Did we ever finish this? Are we actually building this? Yes. What are we missing here? Everything? Just workers? Put you up to a medium line again. So when we get... Oh man, there's so much stuff that I kind of want to do at the same time. We're just going to have to focus on one thing at a time. Is nobody building this? What seems to be the problem here? It's a good question. Could be that we are building up a little bit of a queue line again. Are we having some issues with prisoners? Just gonna have to check a couple of things, just make sure that everything is in order, right? Just a bunch of new vehicles. Now, we don't actually have any good ways to come out here, from here directly out to the highway. Which is okay, I guess. Everything just seems to be going smoothly. Which is a little bit scary, I must admit. Yeah, I don't know why they're not building this. Try and turn it on and off again. Okay, so things have been running for a while now, and we should have semi-decent... No, we don't. Let's take one down here, two down here, and one down here. Because I would like to see how many... Let's see, last month, overall, 4.4... And our citizens used 0. Okay, so we are way over that, which is nice. So we did renewable energy and we can't build anything. Can't even build a power plant here. But yeah, I kind of think our republic is kind of going somewhere. Well, at least it's not crashing and burning. Which has been a couple of times where I've kind of thought, yeah, this is it. It's been a couple of those episodes where I kind of been very certain that this is it. But it hasn't been it. Oh, this is also good. Oh, nice. I never saw this got built. Let's... My kingdom... Or a horse. There we go. That is our slogan. Our kingdom for... Oh, not a kingdom. My kingdom for a horse. There we go. That's why we became a Soviet republic. We got many horses. Speaking of many horses, are we having any horses out here? Yes. Do we want to add in one more stuff in here? I kind of think we do, but I kind of wonder if we would like to make that into a passenger horse. Like so. Or... And then we'll send you into that route here. Remember we wanted to get rid of this? Still haven't taken any fuel from here? I don't think that did anything for us. Did it? Oh, it's still down here. Is this one right? It's too big. It's too big. We're gonna have to... Yeah, it's too big. And we can't scroll on this list either. Can't scroll on it. I think that means we'll just demolish this and remove that and do that. And that means we're also going to need to have a demolition station here. And we need a waste wagon. You seem perfect. And we need a passenger wagon. Have any of those here? Okay, you go in here. And you're just going to get everything from here except for workers. Workers you're going to get from here. And then you can notify me when you're done. And I'm very tempted to do the same here. So let's have this complete stop. That was stupid, because we need to do that on the line itself. Like so. I mean, this was supposed to be just a little experiment, and I think we can say that experiment is good, right? Oh, you can notify me when you're done. I mean, we still have a little bit of traffic here, but it's so much better, especially since some of the vehicles are actually going up here now. And, some of them are going here, that's fine. They are just building the roundabout. And they're seemingly doing a good job here. It's kind of hard to see anything during winter. But I wonder, my friend, if we're gonna take a little bit of a shorter episode today. So let's have a little underground thumbnail today. Something like that. See if I pause the game. Yep. So with that, my friends, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should be a subscribe button in the comment section. All the good stuff you can find underneath the video, and all interactions, they go far. We must fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.